We've all had our own bottom moments, whether they've been a high bottom or whether they've been a low bottom. And I want to share a little bit about mine. I've told this story before, but if you're on the newer side, maybe you haven't heard it. I experienced what, according to George Collins, he might call this a high bottom. And my story essentially goes like this. So when I was in like the depths of my addiction, many of us it started off with just being curious about the internet. I first started watching porn, I guess when I was like 14, and then eventually over time I discovered like cam sites and whatever. And from there I graduated to actually going to massage parlors and escorts and things like that. That's what I was doing. This one day was scrolling through this site that I used to scroll through often, and I saw a picture of this person. I gave the number a phone call. They picked up. We discussed logistics, time, money. Cut into the chase. A couple hours go by. She comes over to my place. It's so awkward. It's just like you have to pretend it's like a normal interaction. Hey, how you doing? I'm such a nice guy. I'm just like, welcome to my home. Anyway. So it was already awkward, right? I give her the money and everything, puts the money in her purse and stuff, clothes start coming off. I noticed she had a really kind of bright, vibrant tattoo on her shoulder. And I was like, whoa, I messed with your ink. Someone's name. It was just big, bubble letters and just red, blue, it was really vivid, right? And I was like, who is that? And she was like, oh, that's my daughter. And it just, whoa. It completely just kind of shattered the matrix really for me. My perspective of her just completely changed in an instant. Here was this person who was doing this not simply because she enjoyed it, but someone moving from a place of desperation to provide for her child. Things occurred and she left. I remember just feeling so hollow. I remember feeling just barren spiritually. Just to add some poetic justice to everything, her daughter's name was Faith. And I'm not here to share what that word means or what it should mean or what it's supposed to mean, but I questioned my own that day. What am I putting my faith in? And one of the messed up things about that situation is I don't remember this woman's name, but I think about Faith all the time. Sorry. I hope she's okay and safe and cared for, and I hope her mom doesn't have to do that anymore. And I'd love to end the story with, and I never went back. I did, but I knew in that moment a couple of things. One, I had a problem, because it's one of those things where it's I knew I wanted to stop, but I couldn't on my own, so I knew that was a thing. And two, again, just altered my perspective in the blink of an eye. The thought that just kept recurring. It's of course I can't prove it because none of you guys were there, but it's these were not the eyes of an empowered person. The thought that kept on coming up was that this was not her dream. It was similar to Howard. It's something we know logically. Oh, whoa, wait. This is a person. Just like a tree, right? It doesn't just tree out of nowhere. There's a process. This person being in this position didn't just come out of nowhere. There had to have been a life lived and experiences had in order to be in this place. So eventually I found the REBOOT program. I joined the implementation program and changed my life for the much better. And it's funny, I've used this joke often. I joke with JK all the time, becoming like a REBOOT hero. I joined this group because I needed help. Having a fucking job wasn't on my bingo card. Like, this was certainly not my plan, but when you put your faith in something bigger than yourself, amazing things happen. And that's a little bit of where I come from. That's why I'm here. Thank you guys for listening. But to bring it back to the chapter, I experienced a high bottom, and I was able to turn things around and course correct and make changes. And not that every day is butterflies and gumdrops, but I am significantly healthier and more aware and kinder to myself, holy moly, compared to the way I used to cope and operate, you know?